Hi guys, my name is Dylan.
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
And today we'll be reviewing
Tropicana
Miyu at PJ. Let's go! Okay guys, so in terms of location wise for Tropicana Miyu, it will be located in PJ. So it's along the road of Jalan Harapan and it's surrounded by a lot of landed houses. Okay, so as you can see here, it's mostly more like Chinese village, and then further down will be those normal standard landed. And then for landmark purposes, right, we can see it's actually here is where SS2 the hub is, some commercial area. So just keep going straight, then you will be reaching Tropicana Miyu. Right, if you zoom out a little bit more, this will be Damansara Link, and then on the left here will be Uptown already. Okay, so further down, then here will be the golf course, and then this will be Bukit Damansara area. Okay, first things first, right now it's very hot, it's like 1 PM, but just look at the facade, right, it's really very nice. And then this way, this side is actually where the hub SS2 is. So if you come from this direction, you go straight down, then here is Damansara Link already. So over there you'll reach like Mont Kiara, Damansara Heights and everything. And this is where the pedestrian walkway is. And apparently according to the developer's website, they say that it can actually link you to MRT TTDI. This is a freehold residential property. And then just look at the visitor car parks are all outdoors, but I like how the treatment is to the landscape.
The entire facade is very nice.
Yeah.
White and beige color.
And actually just now when we went past, we went at the back side of this condo, and it's like a bit of
Chinese village of
Damansara. Yeah, we even heard like rooster making a sound.
Is it barking?
No. It's like, oh, it's very near. So it's like, there's mostly very village setting. But apparently this condo has just been recently VP'd not long ago. Alright, so you have creepers over here. And then let's enter the condo.
There, rooster.
Oh yeah, the rooster. Do you guys hear? The rooster.
Barking.
Okay, then upon entering, then this is where another visitor's car park. So if it's full, then you have to park outside. If it's not, then you park inside. Okay, so surrounding here, there are mostly some older apartments, and actually this location is located in section 17, but for me it's actually quite near to SS2, and it's sandwiched between, when I look at the Google map, right, it's sandwiched like between near to Mont Kiara side a bit, because the other side of PJ is Mont Kiara already, and then this side it's like at the SS2 side and Damansara Link. And it's actually, of course, very near to all those PJ addresses. So it's in quite center of PJ. So far, this is the lobby.
This lobby is another kind of aesthetic compared to your Laurel.
Okay.
Your Laurel is very greenery, very zen. This one is also very zen, but there's no greenery.
I think it's very classy.
Yeah, very classy, very grand.
Yeah, a lot of golden touches.
Got a water feature also.
Yeah, but so far no water moving, no water flowing, a bit stagnant. But yeah, this is like...
Then the counter also.
Yeah, the lobby. Alright. So, but this is actually an open air one, but I would appreciate if it's have some lightings turned on. I know it's like quite bright, but if you have some lightings turned on, it can enhance.
At night,
yeah, I think probably at night would look nicer. So this is where the meal room is. Okay, it's quite neat. Yeah, it's very neat, the meal room here, and quite spacious. And you have a place for you to throw your letter. Oh, by the way, one thing, for those who are watching, right, and for those who are not familiar with PJ's setting, PJ, a lot of people, they always claim that PJ is like the Singapore version of KL. And I do agree in certain extent, because over here in PJ, they really take their recycle game very seriously. As in, if not mistaken, it's a compound.
MPPJ enforces it.
The town council enforces them to really segregate, differentiate the rubbish this is what waste is food waste and whatnot. So I think in this part they did it very well. Yeah. So here is where the lift is. Okay, the main lift. Hey.
Yang competitor ni.
This is the loading bay. So this is the loading bay. So just now like Yiheng actually came. So he was just so coincidentally reviewing.
Then someone had a mini fanboy
Wow,
moment.
yeah way. This one. You know, this channel was actually inspired by him, and he was one of them who actually made me purchase property and understand property more. So actually from the lobby side, right, if you come in straight and you turn left here, this will be going up to the residence car park. Okay, apparently I don't have access to the car park here, but then it's like a sub-level kind of situation here. Sub-level means if
5A,
yeah,
3A.
yes. So you turn one round, it's only half a level. So it actually is more efficient in a sense, but from a developer standpoint, where I can try to fit in more car parks.
Oh.
So the ceiling height is slightly lower, and probably only at the highest floor, the ceiling height is higher. Yeah. So that is how the things are for sub-level car parks.
When I look at this car park, right, it
Okay.
looks quite orderly.
Oh.
As in, there's no water leakage, and then it's quite bright, and there's no those, how to say that, 青苔.
It's like there is no moss.
Yeah, no moss.
There is no moss onto
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And okay, I feel I'm not too sure about the higher floors car park, but over here, if the lightings are spoiled or just malfunctioning, right, I think it'll be quite dark. It'll be
then
quite
you
dark.
come out from the lift lobby. I mean, you can see the cars coming in.
But this is ground floor, so
quite safe.
if it's
should
maybe
be the
higher
same
floors,
every floor. Means this is the position of the lift lobby lah.
yeah.
Then every time the car will turn in here lah, I think.
No, they have
right?
to turn. Yeah, they have to turn in here.
Or yeah lor. So okay lah, quite safe. And so far there's no foul smell also, because you know how some car parks will have a lot of piping smell or rubbish smell, right? This one langsung no smell.
Is it because of the condo here is still quite new, so there isn't much?
There's one condo where it's new, but then there's a lot of foul smell already in the car park.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite badly maintained.
Yeah.
But we don't want to name lah.
Yeah. Okay guys, so now we are at the facility. So apparently, according to the owner, right, the facility here, it's very, very minimal. Okay, so this is like the multi-purpose hall. Okay, so here, okay lah, still got this
Podium.
kind of pavilion where you can have your BBQ pit here.
Yeah.
And of course,
but only one though.
No, two. There's two.
One pavilion.
One pavilion, yeah. And then you can see the settings here. Like over there, this is 17 Mall. Okay, this is what the backside. So apparently, just now when I came in, I was driving here. I thought this is the entrance because I was thinking like over there is quite dangerous, the main road. So I tried to turn in here, but I cannot. So this is like the Singchun of Damansara, and there is 17. So this is the whole setting. I actually somehow, do you feel like it's like very zap meh? No, right?
No, it's all just old landed house.
Yeah,
it's like Eco Cheras also all old landed house. It's not zap.
Yeah.
Zap is not like this.
Yeah, correct.
Don't simply use the word zap.
Yeah, I think because I remembered like last time when they were advertising. Of course, I was looking out for properties as well. Then there were some sales representative saying that this is kampong area. So then, of course, without me searching, I thought like this is quite zap. But then I was like, where got zap? This is where I was born. That kind of feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing I noticed about this whole development, right? Like when there are stairs like this, they didn't do any indication. From the lobby till here, I noticed there is no indication. So it may be a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
So I think it's still rather new in the market. So
is
that's
that
why.
5 stones?
Which one? This one is
Yeah,
what?
no, that
Ken
one.
TTDI, right?
That
This one? Oh, this is 5 stone. Yeah, 5
Very
stone, 5
nice.
stone.
Still very nice, the facade.
Yeah, so
Still very
whoever
classy.
has unit in 5 stone, you must shout out one ma. Shout out, 来。
Whoever has unit in 5 stones, Can you please let me review?
Yeah, so this is the kids' playground. Indoor. I think nowadays, because Malaysia's weather, having indoor playground is actually like a must already. But I always feel that indoor playground is a bit depressing. I always feel, because there's no sunlight. Where's my sunlight?
Huh? There?
No, I cannot see the sun. I want to see the sun, even though I don't like the sun.
I don't know what he's saying now, okay? He's like a woman.
And this is where the gym room is. So I think, is there anyone inside? Okay, need access card to go in, but it's okay. Okay, this is how the gym room looks like. You will be overseeing the pool, which is, of course, the typical infinity pool kind of feeling. And then...
But it's a bit cramped.
What?
The equipments are arranged in a way where it's quite cramped.
Yeah, true.
So it's very tightly packed together.
Actually, for such a low density condo, it is. Now that you pointed it out, there are a lot there. How many treadmills? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 treadmills. Then you have two, this kind of...
I just think the gym should be bigger.
Yeah, the gym should be bigger, probably.
Yeah. Because there's still a lot of space, ma.
Yeah, it's a bit cramped.
Very cramped.
Big size people, show. Okay. See, if I use here...
No, not this one.
This one, I mean
the dumbbell area.
The dumbbell area.
It's not quite sufficient.
But then the pool is also not the biggest, to be honest.
The pool is okay.
But
long stretch.
It's a long stretch, but
about
it doesn't
30
seem...
meters.
Oh yeah. It's until there.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's quite big.
And it's infinity pool, so it's very nice.
And the maintenance fee over here is 40 cents. It's actually on the higher side,
But it's residential title lah.
Residential title, and then the low density is only 200 plus square feet. So it somehow justifies, but we will see down the road whether they maintain it nicely or not lah.
So now walking to the pool, you have a wading pool here.
Okay.
Right? Kids pool or wading pool?
I like pools that they don't give blue color tiles. The light blue one is like a bit cliche, a bit. Yeah, this is
very nice. This is like natural stone color, but in a bluish. Yeah, but the tiles is in a bluish hue. So, yeah. Yeah, caught me off guard a bit. So it's 1.2 meters. They indicate very nicely, and you see, it's really like sea water,
Yeah.
It's really like the ocean, you see? The ripple effect. So nice.
Very, very nice.
Why you didn't buy this one?
Tada. 600 plus thousand initially, Okay guys, so coming out from a lift lobby, right? This is the floor plan. Okay, so basically like there are 8 units in total, serviced by 4 lifts. Okay, so one of them is a bomba lift, so 3+1. And then one thing I like, if you all realize, this one I zoom in a little bit closer. This is where it's like one of the fire door. Then it links us to 2 units. So it's like 2 units in one wing.
One wing, another wing,
and another wing. So there are like 4 wings. And then total is only 271 units.
That's why it's residential type.
Yeah, it's real residential one. This is very rare to find, right? So, but the lift lobby wise, everything looks very simple.
Clean.
It's just like nothing exaggerating lah to begin with. So it's just very normal.
I kind of like the windows.
You mean this one?
Yeah, because they have this backsplash.
This is not backsplash.
This is not.
Backsplash is for kitchen.
No, but then somehow it's designed in a way where the rain doesn't come in at all, but still you have ventilation.
Yeah, true.
So it's a very smart design.
I think it's also probably maybe for facade purposes, maybe. Because, from the looks of it outside, maybe you can see like 2 windows overstacking one another. But this one can open, no? This one can open, eh?
Can.
This one can open. So you have more ventilation.
Yeah, so good.
Right?
So then they have this indication also, very rare to see, right?
Yes, come on. Laura, come on, do better. You need to let people know where is your unit. This or that, this
because
or that.
He still gets confused. every time coming out from the lift lobby, he still gets confused like, hey, which way do I go to my unit?
Yeah, you need to let people know, like hotel, right? You must let people know. And one thing I noticed that there is a CCTV here, so very, very private, very safe. Not many condos will have a CCTV at the corridor. And now I think they just repeat not long. So I think it's just last year December, November kind of thing. So there are a lot of construction works going on. So do bear with us if there's some noises, right?
Very clean. The layout is it's clear segregation.
So this is always what you find in a house, right?
Yeah, clear segregation. They even have a space where it goes inward.
Yeah, this is actually quite thoughtful.
Just for your dining table, then maybe you can do
some
a
track
pendant light.
Oh yeah, a pendant light. But then, actually here it should be a pendant light, but the owner actually chose to use a fan, to put a fan, which is actually
very efficient.
Yeah, it's more efficient because we reviewed, I think the Velocity one, the Tower C and D. Over here, they did a pendant light. Yes, it looks nice, but it's not practical. It's very hot, I tell you, because
it's
the fan
spacious,
cannot jalan one. Yeah. This part, it's actually one of my favorite. I like islands like this because I really don't like dining table.
Yeah.
So I just imagine, right, you hold. I show people how to sit. Like. Okay. So just imagine if there's a bar stool here, I sit here, and I have my breakfast here. So it feels very, how to say, a lot of lifestyle like that.
Huh?
Yeah?
Huh?
You don't feel so, meh?
I mean, sit here and there. Why?
I don't know, here looks
what's the different lifestyle?
marble like that, quartz stone.
You mean you want to see me cook breakfast for you?
Yeah, no, you see, actually for you also easier because you cook already, you straight away turn back, then you
then I don't have to ask you to bring it to the table.
Yes, correct. You have to be efficient because the layout...
Means for lazy people, you just put the bar stool here.
Yeah, to put a bar stool here, then
because
you can
they have a space for you to put it in already, okay?
Okay,
very nice.
But one thing is I would prefer, but of course it's a bit small, here if there is no storage. I know you will say, because I know people in the comment will say, must put storage, I know. But what if it's bigger? I can put a stool here so I can see the view, ma.
Usually the stool usually face the kitchen. Nobody...
Why?
Because here, like you say, it's for people to serve the food, not for people to sit here. You sit here already, how I serve the food.
Okay, fair enough. But anyway, here, the kitchen...
When it comes to kitchen stuff, he really annoys me, irritates me.
Okay, but I think looking
It's not very tall,
You can reach or not? This one is...
Can.
You see how deep, like?
I can reach.
Like, camera? I think I will see, this is actually very deep in.
Wow.
Yeah, this is super deep, this is...
I mean, you also cannot reach.
Yeah, I can reach.
Nope,
until here only.
Yep.
Okay, until here. Okay.
Mine not too bad.
Yeah, but anyway, the kitchen, I think you... How do you feel?
I mean, what's the size of this unit?
It's around 840, if not mistaken. It's like 800 plus square feet.
It's quite decent for 800 plus square feet unit, the kitchen size.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very decent. You can even fit a big fridge here.
And actually, this is a 2 rooms, 2 bath. So later we'll be checking out the rooms.
Yeah.
Alright, but then I think you have something to comment on the yard?
So the yard, right? Once I opened the door, I was shocked because it's
you can see other people.
Literally their laundry, all that there.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, confirm, because privacy really matters to me. So I'll do up the whole, glass panel, the panel lah. Okay. And it's reflective one, so people cannot see in.
Yeah, I think it's a must to do, especially if it's like intermediate unit, confirm must do one.
And you keep the pests out also. Like the cockroaches, the lizards, all cannot enter.
Yes.
Yes.
But then where to hang my clothes? Let me see.
Then you can just do the string here.
Yeah, okay.
It's very long, You come in and
let me see.
Yeah, it's long enough.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is.
Or you can even put. I mean, can put
can. A small one.
Right.
A small one.
You rajin a bit, wash clothes every day.
Wash every day. Don't stack your clothes. Okay, but first things first, right? I don't know whether this unit defect is done or not. Let's talk about the defect first. Do you see the tiles it's literally near to zero grouting.
What is grouting?
Grouting, it's, I don't know whether I pronounce correctly, Grouting.
Yeah, grout.
Grout, man, because normally if like the tiles is, you know, not so well done, it won't be so filling one.
Ah,
this is
okay.
like very filling,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
So when I look at it, it seems very clean, very.
The walls also are so far quite well done.
Yeah, and a normal thing. This is a newly VP condo. That's what we can do. We touch and see.
A bit.
If it's a bit like that, like a bit like powdery feeling, it's okay. But there are some condos I don't want to say who. I don't want to say who. Okay, when you touch, it's like you touch the paipan, the chalkboard.
The chalkboard.
The primary school chalkboard. Like, you go and touch one time, go. I tell you. Yeah.
So actually, there's a foyer outside.
Oh, there is.
There's a foyer space outside, but the owner prefer to put
it inside
the shoe cabinet inside.
Yeah, but I think it's.
But if you want, you can one. There's ample space to build a full height one.
Yep.
Love the color of the door.
Oh.
It's so nice to design your house because you can
it's
just
easy.
everything maybe you won't lari far from this color.
This color, because I think this is a very earthy, neutral tone color.
Very
so
light.
people will just easily accept this kind of colors. Especially like the trend, the never dying trend of Scandinavian Muji, right? I think it's very easy to design lah.
And they got give
A smart door lock. Yeah, this is very good.
your door. Okay,
Okay, boss, boleh.
nice, decent size. I mean, you should ask you. You are more particular on
Oh
the
yeah,
living
because
room.
I chill a lot at the living room. So that you'll see.
Yeah, chill means lazy.
Okay, first things first, I want to check with you. If it's an L-shaped sofa, would you prefer the L-shape to be here or the other side?
Here.
Here. I actually prefer to be on the other side.
Why?
Because I want to see the view, ma. I don't want anything to be
That
blocked.
one is like a day bed already, ma. You always say day bed by the balcony, ne?
Yeah lah, but I don't know. Or probably maybe I won't put L shape here.
But surprisingly, right, for 800 plus square feet, you can even put an L-shaped sofa, and it's very decent size.
Let me check. Oh. Wow.
See?
Okay oh.
For a sofa, so-called a 6-footer lah, okay?
Okay, really
You
okay.
say okay, 6-footer.
Okay.
Then you walk there and see. Walk there and see.
Okay.
Go out balcony. Very nice eh.
Okay, let you all know the view. Like further down, like you'll see the camera first. Further down there, that is actually this one. This is actually Damansara Perdana. Wait, this side. This is Damansara Perdana, if not mistaken. Okay, yeah, confirm that this is Damansara Perdana.
Yeah.
And then over here, this is Uptown. This is where Uptown is. Okay, and this is, if not mistaken, correct me. This is 3 Damansara? Is this 3 Damansara?
No, the
Network.
Network.
Network side. Okay.
Yeah.
Then where is 3 Damansara?
3 Damansara is
this
is 17 more.
Yeah, this is 17 more.
3 Damansara is I think there.
The opposite, the other side.
The other side.
Okay, but we have to check because honestly, we are not very familiar with PJ, so we need to thank this owner also for giving us a chance to review a condo in PJ, because a lot of people have been saying PJ is very suitable for living, and to be honest, I have a bias for PJ because PJ people always say PJ no jam, but I know LDP always very jam.
Jam.
Siapa cakap tak ada jam? Siapa cakap tak ada jam?
But then if you're local here, right, in this area, you usually go by those
small roads.
Yeah. Yeah, so they will say no jam because of that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so a lot of places they don't have small roads to go by to skip the jam.
Correct. And then if it's me, I will put of course this is for rental, okay? So if it's me, I'll put a chair here so I can see this view. Whew.
Very nice.
This view, I tell
you have golf course view, you know.
Yeah.
Golf course view.
Where's the golf course?
Behind the cemetery.
Yeah, but do take note this is cemetery, but I think it's okay because it's quite far away, to be honest. And then there will be the golf course. Okay?
Actually, cemetery really, in a city, right, really no pantang already, I feel. I don't know, I feel like if it's not too near.
Okay, if it's just right here beside me, maybe I'll be a bit pantang.
Yeah.
But
too
if
near.
it's like so far, come on lah.
Yeah, it's just like, maybe just treat it as grassland lah.
No, and most importantly, right, regardless of you cemetery or no cemetery, the property prices here increase. Last time selling 800 plus, now it's asking for 1,000 ish. What cemetery? No, don't need to bother about cemetery because you see here got 四大天王. And for info, foreigners don't know 四大天王, the four kings. Foreigners don't know the four kings in KL, right? You go and tell them 四大天王.
TRX, okay, TRX Tower,
Okay,
PNB 118,
okay,
KL Tower,
okay,
and KLCC.
Okay.
I mean Petronas Twin Towers.
okay. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Brown fan, there's a very nice basketball court there.
Oh my good. No, this is a school lah.
Yeah lah, there's a very nice basketball court there lah.
But not for me to play.
I mean, you always go to school to play one ma.
Yeah lah. Yeah, but this is SJKC Chonghua Damansara. Okay, and then this is Damansara Intan I just saw. So yeah, it's actually very near Damansara Heights as well actually, over here.
Where?
This is Damansara Intan ma.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it near Damansara Heights?
No.
Not very near.
Heights.
Yeah, this is Damansara Link already what.
Anna,
So yeah, I think it's quite near lah.
there right?
There, I think it's there. Yeah.
The other side.
So guys, do you see how unfamiliar we are with
You
PJ?
only.
Yeah, I think me only, but I'm trying to come over here more because I will be trying to walk in some PJ areas. So the second episode of area review, right? It's Kelana Jaya, and that was the only PJ area that I walked because it's very difficult to find the real place to walk or a place where people really prefer. So do comment down below, right? If you want me to explore any areas that you feel that hey, I don't know about this area in PJ, but a lot of people talk about it. So yeah. So you want to walk or not?
Huh?
You want to walk around PJ or not?
Walk?
Yeah. Area review.
Walk no need lah. I
Oh.
drive lah.
Okay, bye. Okay, coming into this is the master room.
Master room ah?
Yeah, this is the master room.
Oh.
It's actually very big.
Oh! Wow! Very nice wardrobe space. See? So nice. Mini walk-in wardrobe. Mini.
And the toilet.
Toilet test. So-called big size ah. So-called ah.
Okay, so first things first, the door I think is okay. It's okay size. Alright. Hey, you know it's the truth, you know. There are people in the comment section saying people like me consider big size, there are still bigger size people. They need to know. We need to know. Care for us.
Plenty of bigger size people than you.
Okay, so you close the door.
Wow, full set you know this one?
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, definitely full
What
set.
do you call that?
Shower screen.
Shower screen. Full set
Yeah, and then I can adjust higher. Hey, honestly, guys, I really hate this. I really don't like because you really give this already, man.
That one is to put the bar so...
I know, because in the house that currently that we are staying, when I shower like this, my hand goes up.
Why do you shower like this
Nearer, ma.
Why you want to be so
far?
near?
Want to go so far for what?
Not far lah, you just
Hey, but
adjust
this is
to
a bit
ngam ngam
PNC lah, okay? Don't need to say it.
Very nice the wall tiles. Wow.
So this is the toilet door.
Wow.
So you cannot...
Hey, even here they give, you know. You see the whole stretch.
Yeah.
The developer didn't skim on that. And the tiles, the tiling, all very nice.
Yeah.
And it's anti-slip material, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't notice because I'm
yeah.
wearing the socks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's anti-slip, so it's very good. I prefer anti-slip in supposed wet areas. And yeah, this is, I don't know, I think
This
the
is
owner
probably
lah,
owner do one.
Yeah, owner do one.
Yeah, because it's round one.
The basin is nice, it's curved, it's not like angular, then
Oh.
all the dirt all
So you can...
simpan there.
So you mean you can actually clean lah. But then the toilet door, right, you cannot fully extend. The toilet door you cannot fully extend. So this is...
Very nice. They even do a rack here to hang towels.
Okay, okay. And then this is the bed definitely provided by the owner
King
itself.
size.
Yeah, and...
Can
okay.
fit king size. Definitely can fit king size. Plus 2 more side tables, no problem. Very big size, very
Yeah,
big.
very big. A lot of circulation more lah. So, wow, this is 9.4 feet. You know?
I told you it's very big.
9.4 feet is like one proper condo's living room size, you know, wall to wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Told you it's very. That's why I prefer layouts with less rooms.
Okay.
How to say? You have a more quality space of living space.
Yeah.
More quality living space. Like overall, not just living room, right? It's overall your space for, let's say, kitchen, master bedroom, bedroom 1, 2. It will be more functional, more quality.
But it
Instead
depends.
of just cramping everything into, you know.
Yeah, I know, like for a lot of people, developers, they 800 plus square feet, they can do 3 rooms.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know whether got 3 plus 1 or not. I've seen before 3 rooms only, okay. If you got 3 plus 1, please let me know because that's going to be damn small. And it's depending on how efficient they'll be using up the layout. But one thing about this is the door is actually here. So when you open, you can straight away see people from outside, like from here, you're standing here, I can straight away see the main door. So
what do you expect? It's
yeah,
not
it's 800 plus
2,000 plus square feet.
Yeah, 800 plus. But anyhow, this is actually very nice really. Okay, so here then will be your favorite color. It's mostly like a walnutty color.
Yes, walnut.
Yeah, and then I am quite
This is
sure.
more to chestnut.
Chestnut.
Don't know walnut or chestnut.
Yeah, but I'm quite sure that this is actually not given by the developer. This is definitely done by them.
Yep.
So, got soft close? Ada Misty ada. Oh, yeah. So there is some soft closing.
Also very big.
Yeah. And one thing I like there is this is actually not built-in, yeah. For info, this is not built-in. And then just I think probably some wrong measurements because this is blocking the switch. Like,
but okay lah.
it's still usable lah, definitely. Yeah. So always when you're I may be sharing a bit technical things, but I think it's very important. Is always take note of your skirting here, because if you count wall to wall, yes, but if you miscount this skirting, your measurements can go all wrong one. Because your skirting, then this one still got one more end panel, still got doors for you to open, to swing. Yeah, you have to price in all. I mean, you have to calculate in all these things. But I think for you, you don't care about this lah, huh? You only care about aesthetic, huh?
Very decent size.
Again,
very,
same
very
view.
Decent size. Oh, full height.
Oh yeah.
Full height window.
I think around 80% lah.
Full height window.
This is like 8 feet, okay?
Full height window.
This is 8 feet, so your ceiling is around near to 10. So it's like 80 plus
Consider
percent.
full height window in Malaysia.
But actually, yeah, to be fair, and the owner itself, they are very particular with the curtains. So they choose a very branded curtain. It's really blackout one, and I don't, because you all cannot see, but the touch of it is really. So like over here, you can actually, for
extra storage.
extra storage, or you want to put a feature art here, or what, put a spotlight pump down also can.
Yeah.
Then this is a very elongated bathroom. It's a bit uncommon. I don't know when you enter,
okay.
then like
here a bit not smooth lah. Okay,
yeah.
the entire movement, because I have to see come in, then go here, then here if I'm bigger size lah. Okay, I may hit my hip bones. Then
yeah, but
here.
But overall, maybe you can put a light here. This is a bit dark.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think it's definitely functional. Don't get me wrong. I'm not nitpicking. It's like just something that we can point out. This is actually, yeah. This I think is slightly darker.
But again, this is whole stretch. Then you can put your items here.
Yeah.
Then they did a wall for you, but of course there's no leveling.
Yeah. If there is a level here, lagi bagus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So I guess that's the end of this Tropicana Miyu tour in terms of the condo. And of course, this is considered as a smaller size. And I got to know Tropicana Miyu because of last time. I remembered there is Rumah Selangorku over here. But apparently, it's at the lower floors, and then they...
Only 3 levels, right?
I think so. Then they open up to open market. So that was my understanding about Tropicana Miyu. But then I realized that here, this 800 plus square feet, I think 840, because I can't really remember the number, is considered as one of their smaller units. And their biggest is up to 1,005-ish. And the layout is very nice feng shui one. It's like just very squarish kind of concept. But regardless, this developer actually this condo itself, the layout is actually very functional.
Yeah, you can do dual key actually.
Yeah, if you want to do dual key, can lah. Can lah. Maybe do a passage here or what, a pathway, yeah. But it's definitely, the settings here, there is no Airbnb allowed because it's residential. Second thing, it's people normally buy here not really because of how the layout looks like, but of the location and the community apparently. Because there are a lot of upgraders from maybe some of the apartments nearby, or maybe their parents buy for their son or kid or whatever.
Mainly own stay lah.
A lot of own stay one. So the rental for this unit, if not mistaken, for the owner is asking for around 3.8. If not mistaken, it's 3.8. So you'll be surprised, like, huh, 3.8? Because the per square feet is already 1,000 ringgit PSF. So if, go back to my theory, like if I were to buy a house that is for a hybrid purpose, this is one of the best choice ever. Like so far we reviewed, this is one of the best because you can stay in properly, then you can rent it out if you don't want to stay. You can sell it off if you bought at a very cheaper price. And I heard those PJ people who are staying here, when it was launched, they already sapu the lower floors one already. Yeah. And yeah, so what's your thought about this condo?
Very good. I mean, because the layout is very livable, even though it's small, right? But I love how the spaces are all very big, and I like how the community is all own stay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking from own stay perspective. So I will totally buy for own stay, buy for investment because.
Wow. Hey, your first time? Wow.
Because I told you already, I see feel one.
Okay.
I'm not.
You're not.
Of course, I'm driven by data also. But if somehow I like the environment, of the outer environment of this condo, I like how the lobby looks. I like the community, I like the layout, so I feel okay, why not? And you all say the data can untung ma. So
if you buy at around 800 plus to 900 square PSF, so it's like around 600 to 700 each thousand. Actually, this one can, if not mistaken, can break even.
Actually, I will still buy if it's
1,000.
1,000 per square feet because it's so rare to find freehold and residential title
in
PJ. No, in KL in general.
Yeah.
Very rare to find already. So I'm pretty sure it will appreciate. And I like how this kind of community somehow, right, in KL it will make the condo appreciate in price because of it's mainly own stay, right? The community. So they will maintain the condo very well because they pay maintenance fees on time and all that. So when your community is very proper, the maintenance of the condo is very good. So it will appreciate in price because it's freehold and residential title.
Yeah.
So I'll totally rent also if I'm a girl.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, when they talk about renting, right, they will just from an owner's perspective, I just want numbers. But you should always put yourself in the tenant's shoes. Like, if I'm a single guy or normally guy they are quite 随便 lah. They are like
you all stay in the old apartment,
or it's fine.
Rent room,
Yeah. But I think for lady, if like they are high flyers or they're just they're in the corporate scene for maybe 3-4 years down the road, and their salary is quite high, they can rent with their partner and they will think of not just pure convenience, not just pure convenience. They'll think of aesthetically, and they'll think, if I were to rent here, let's say I never want to buy a house, I rent here as an own stay. So the fikiran, the thought from a tenant is always from an own stay perspective. But anyhow, I hope this video actually illustrates very clearly how you can treat us as your tenant as well, like how youngsters will rent a house, in what are their thought process. Like for me, maybe we all just care about how convenient it is, what is the price, blah blah blah. But normally for ladies, not trying to generalize, but normally for ladies, they will look at how this condo is, how the people over here is, how the security guard is, all of this.
The security guard was friendly also.
Yeah, they really helped us.
Yeah, very helpful, very friendly, very responsible.
Correct. Okay, so with that, I just want to just sum up. Like I have the same idea with you. I can buy for own stay. Surprisingly,
but 2,000 square feet one?
No, there's no 1,005.
Oh, 1,005. I heard 2,005.
1,005. Okay. So I will buy for own stay, I will buy for investment, and I will rent as well. To be honest, I'm not a PJ fan. Like I said, I don't have a lot of good feeling about PJ because I feel that it's very jam. But And it's often because of I never come over here. Okay, so this condo actually changed how I look. And when I was driving and I went through this Sing Chun behind, I miss Kulong Johor. It feels a little bit like home. But not that ours is like so kampong, but this Sing Chun this is how, I think it's very rare to have this kind of Sing Chun element anymore in KL. Slowly getting lesser and lesser. So yeah, I think I have the same opinion with you. So I guess this condo, nice. Yeah, I by the way, I will link down the owner or tenant's contact. I'll ask the owner first who they want to link down. So if you want to rent this unit, right, it's a very high floor, and I think it's actually quite worth the price if you like this area.
Thank you so much for supporting this channel and watching this review.
Yeah.
So hope you like, subscribe and
Share. Like, share and subscribe this channel with your friends and family. Okay? So we're really bad at it. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.